I got a big heart, I can let you in. I'm sitting on top of the world, on top of the world.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Chef Shay Jose, also known as Lady Butler, and today we're going to be making a wonderful, delicious, savory vegetarian meal. This is something that's quick, done in a hurry, and you don't have to worry about the cost, because guess what? It's less than $10. Yes, I did say that. It's less than $10, a $10 meal. And this is not just an ordinary bread. This is called what they known as in the Indian culture, roti or naan. But you don't have to slave and bake it, roll it, and make it yourself from scratch. Guess where I purchased it from? You can go to Chipotle. Chipotle has their burrito bread that's also like a roti. I find that it is very similar. It's a little thicker than roti, but it's much easier than slaving and kneading the dough to make a bus-up shop. So this is the easy way, or you can go to your local Indian bakery or restaurant and just get some roti or bus-up shop from them. So therefore, this is the easier version, Chez Jose style, to make it convenient, fast, in a hurry, and on the go. And you can go to your local store, your grocery store, near the deli or the bread section and purchase naan. And all you have to do is place it under a broiler, put olive oil, garlic, and top it with your cilantro leaves, and bam, there you have naan. You don't have to slave in the kitchen. And we're going to do a tutorial on that on another day. I have a different tutorial for that to show you how to make naan bread from scratch, and also a tutorial which I've did in past, how to make roti or bust up shop from scratch. Hopefully I said that right. You know I always mess up words, y'all. Now, for the rice, we have basmati rice, and then I just topped it with a few fennel seeds on top just to give it a little color. And on the side we have mango chutney. In Indian cultures, they use mango chutney to balance out the heat and to also give it a sweet sultry flavor to the dish. So come on, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. And these are two different ingredients. We have one that I made that is with a red sauce, and if you want to make it into the curry, you're going to add the curry. So if you want the Indian flavor to have it into the red, that's where you're going to just stop right there. Don't add the curry. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. And I also forgot to tell you all that if you don't want to make green seasoning from scratch, which is normally bell peppers, onions, scallions, scotch bonnets, thyme, all blended up inside of a blender, you could go to your local grocery store and pick up some green seasoning. I forgot to add that as one of the ingredients, but please go into my description and get the recipe, and everything will be written for you. So bear with me and come along for the journey. The first thing you want to do in step 1 is gather all of your ingredients. What we call in the culinary industry, we call this mise en place. You're going to go gather your chickpeas, your Garam Marsala. You're going to use 1 tablespoon. Your fenugreek powder, half a tablespoon. Two bay leaves. Fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon. And if you want, you can go ahead and crush those seeds and pound them. Chili powder, 1 tablespoon. Fennel powder, 1 tablespoon. Cumin powder, 1 tablespoon. Coriander powder, 1 tablespoon. You're also going to use turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon. You can use a plate to lay all of your seasonings out to have them available. Now you're going to use 5 to 6 potatoes. You can use russet, you can use red. In this particular recipe, I use both. You're going to dice up 1 small red onion, half Scotch bonnet, and also 1 tablespoon of curry powder. You can use minced garlic, whole garlic, also ginger. Now we're going to wash the beans in step 2. Make sure to look for rocks, anything that should not be in the bean mixture. Going to use our Instapot, which is also known as a pressure cooker, in step 3. So place the beans inside of your pressure pot to save time. You're also going to use your measurements and add 8 cups of water per 16-ounce bag. You're going to use 3 garlic cloves in step number 5. This is to allow the gases to burst in the beans and cook a little faster. Close the lid very tight. Make sure that it's secure. Make sure that you turn your steam valve. This is going to be the step 7. Therefore, the heat won't release. Now, set your timer on rice mode in step number 8. It's going to be 5 minutes. You're going to release the steam and you're going to turn the valve before you open. Remove the lid. You're going to check your peas for the softness. Now we're going to peel and wash our potatoes inside of the sink under cold water. Dice your potatoes. You want to use a chef knife as well and a cutting board. Make sure that they are medium, not too small, not too large. You don't want them to get mushy. You're going to add your potatoes to your pot. Make sure you close the lid again. Now we're going to check the peas and remove them. Make sure you turn it off. And this is after we inserted the potatoes and cooked it again for another 5 minutes in our pressure cooker. And now, as you can see, everything is now tender and soft. You want to chop up your garlic, your onions diced, and half of this Scotch bonnet. Remember not the seeds because you don't want it too spicy. Now we're going to add to a pot 4 tablespoons of olive oil. On medium heat. You want to add your onions and saute them. Add the garlic and the fennel seeds, half a tablespoon. Stir the vegetables about 1 to 2 minutes. Cook until your onions are translucent. Lower your heat down to medium-low heat. Please do not burn the onions. You want to make sure that you move very quickly because the heat is rising. Now you want to add your Scotch bonnet pepper and your garlic if you haven't done so already, your ginger garlic paste, and the garlic. Yeah. If you don't have ginger garlic paste, you just blend garlic and ginger together, and that will make ginger garlic paste, but you can find it in the grocery store. Now you're going to add the remaining of the seasonings and you're going to stir. Now add the curry powder, half a tablespoon, only if you want the yellow curry, and potato mixture. Do not add this if you do not want the yellow color. Add your green seasoning, half a cup. You can find this in your local grocery store, or you can make it from scratch. It's up to you. Please stir. Gonna cook this about 1 to 2 minutes until you make a nice paste. You can also add tomato paste if you want the red chickpea instead of the curry, if you need to make a thicker sauce. Cook down until the paste forms. You want to add potatoes and peas and stir. At this point, you're going to add salt, 1 tablespoon. You can taste it. If you need more, add more. It's all up to your personal taste. Me, I added 2. Stir well, not too much because you don't want the potatoes to get too mushy. So the texture is really up to you, how you would like it inside of your naan bread or your roti bread or bus up shop. If you want it softer, just cook it a little longer. Add half a cup of water, and we're going to cook this down for about 2 to 3 minutes until this sauce becomes thicker. If you want more spice, add more Scotch bonnet or other spice seasonings. You're going to cover this and turn it on low, medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes. And voila, you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful dish. I purchased this from Chipotle. This is the burrito bread. I got 4 for $2 right down the street. Roll it, plate your presentation for your guests, for your husband, for your kids, even for yourself. You know, I'm all about presentation here in my kitchen with Shay Jose. In all ways, always make sure you clean as you go. Wash, clean your hands, use proper sanitation and safety methods for cooking. All that is a part of cooking your beautiful recipe and plated dish. I am available for cooking classes, personal private chef. I'm now located in Atlanta, Georgia. So give your girl a holla. You know, you can find the details down below. Subscribe, like, follow, share. And these are the final results of our chickpeas and potatoes, naan, and chipotle burrito bread, which I call my instant roti. And that's cooking with Shay Jose.
People ask me what my secret is. I just smile and say, follow me. I'm sitting on top of the world, on top of the world. Life's too short not to really live. I got a big heart, I can let you in.